Hello, Louisiana Beer Reviews. Olde English 800 malt liquor duo review. This is the California edition. The West Coast edition.
What makes this any different than the alcohol?
Was 7.5%, and we get the 5.9 in Louisiana.
That didn't really answer my question.
I don't know. I guess they don't add as much water to it. It's the same ingredient list. It's water, barley malt, corn syrup, yeast, and hop extract. It's a little out of date, but at this alcohol level, yeah. But at this alcohol level, it probably isn't going to matter much. It's only
Who sent this to you?
Hector. Thank you, Hector, for sending this to me from Los Angeles, California. Took a month to get here. There was some delivery issues. Okay. Normally it would be 3 days from LA to Louisiana.
That's all I get.
Yeah, you know half.
Here we go, kids. Here we go.
Well, you can have the rest because I did a silver review.
I didn't say I wanted it all.
All right. So apparently,
Cheers.
after this was introduced decades ago in the 1960s, it was always a different ABV for California, and I don't know why. I guess Nevada, California, Oregon, Washington, Alaska, Hawaii, but I don't know why it's different out there.
They always have like different laws in California for things.
Yeah, but the law wouldn't affect the ABV, I wouldn't think. Well, it might, because in Utah, years ago, you couldn't have a beer above 4% alcohol.
I guess they got to be special. They got to stand out
Yeah.
from
Okay.
everyone else.
Gold, white head, typical looking.
Well, it's the same. We already did that.
Oh, sorry, man, we canceled it out. The luck is gone. Smells stronger, beefier.
It smells less like Old English 800 to me, and more like a high gravity. You know, high gravities have those like overpowering kind of smells to them.
High malt content.
I guess. All right, taste this. See what it's
A lot
about.
of corn. All right, taste, cheers.
It's sweet. It's got that high gravity taste to it. Just like if you had like the Colt 45 high gravity, or
Schlitz Gold Bull.
yeah, Gold Bull.
Which Mathern still has 6 packs of pint cans for $5.49. Coming in fresh, starting to catch on. A lot of people starting to buy it, starting to really rotate in and out.
It is a deal.
$5.49.
Yeah.
That's-
Craft beer alcohol
Oh,
at basement prices. We've all been in the road with craft beer.
but the thing about these and like the Schlitz Gold Bull, I like the flavor. It's bold, it's rich, like the rich barley and all, and a little hop bitterness, but you know, very minimal. It's just as too heavy. Like you can't. I can only take like 1 can a week. Yeah, it's like ooh.
It's kind of missing that Old English 800 taste to it. I'm used to taste it in the lighter version that we get here.
And I guess if the people out in LA drink our version, they would say it's missing the taste that we get. You know, it would be similar. Like it would be. It is different.
I don't know. I find with beers, if you over alcohol them too much, they taste too much like the alcohol, and if you under alcohol them, they taste too watery. So you gotta find it. You gotta find a fine balance between the two.
And that 5.9 to 6% is a nice balance. Like with Steel Reserve that we get 6%.
Did you say 5.9 to 6%?
Yeah, it's that little 1 point range, up 1/10 of a point range.
Right.
Well, I'm serious about that.
1/10 of a point range. Anything below that's not as good, and anything above that is not as good.
Well, you know, like they used to
so
make.
with that statement, you're saying this is not as good.
Right, because it's a little too strong, but it's still nice. You know, I mean, it's really good in the flavor. I'm saying the drinkability is narrow because
Hector, did you hear that? Notice I did not say that. I only questioned.
That's the way I feel about it. I like it, but it's a little too rich for everyday drinking.
You know what? If I was Hector, I would feel a little unappreciated.
Hector sent this and wanted an honest review. No, I mean, I gave it, when I did the solo review, I gave it a 92, and I would still give it a 92. It's an excellent product. It's just too rich for everyday drinking. It's not too rich for once a week.
Can you talk more about the beer, the taste and all that, other than the alcohol and the
Yeah.
grade?
I'm noticing a little honey note. You might notice a little honey.
I'm getting that.
I think they're using honey malt. It's starting to take on almost like a whiskey note with the grain. I mean, minimal.
Wait, if you think this tastes like whiskey, I don't know what kind of whiskey you've been drinking.
I said minimal.
Oh wait, look at the whiskey reviews. You'll figure it out.
Some people are jealous, and I don't know what to do about that.
Jealous of your brands.
It's got the breadiness, that you get with beer in general, and I would say the sweetness is probably 3 out of 5 sugar cubes. Bitterness, 1 out of 5 hop cones. If you're looking for a hop bomb bitter beer, forget it. It's not there. They probably only have enough IBUs to, round it out. It's pleasant. It's a good flavor, but you saw my issue with it earlier. I could not drink this kind of stuff. Well, go look at my fridge. I got light beer in the fridge. At my age now, I'm a light beer guy. But then, 25 years ago, if you looked at my fridge, what did you see? Miller High Life. Yeah, or Miller High Life.
Coke.
No, you probably would have seen Czech Cola.
I like it. I like the grain build in it. I'm tasting corn, malt.
Definitely malt.
I don't know what else they put into it. I haven't studied the Olde English 800 recipe.
Just what I read. Barley, corn syrup, yeast, and hop extract.
Finish?
Yeah.
That was my turn.
Yeah, go ahead. You said you
Okay,
didn't
I am
want to-
detecting. You finished? That was my turn. I am detecting that honey note you were talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, some kind of whiskey character. I'm not getting it. I think it's pleasant. To me, it's a different beer. It's a different taste in it than the Olde English 800 we get here.
Definitely.
Olde English 800 at the 5.9% alcohol that we get here in Louisiana has a different taste profile. This kind of marries in with the flavor, but it also kind of knocks it out some. So just judging from Olde English that I've had to what we get to this, if I had to distinguish the two, I could definitely taste between the two. But to me, it tastes like two different beers. So I'm going to give this a grade. I'm going to give this like a, I don't know. I'd probably give it as high as Colt 45 high gravity, which I think I gave that like a 95. So, yeah, it's a good beer. Like you said, it's good to share one of these, not to drink them solid.
So we're coming down at around 93, 94, 93 and a half. Averaging out to most excellent. I hear sirens. Been a lot of rain today, so anytime you have a lot of rain, then you start hearing the sirens because car wrecks.
You're speculating.
Yeah, I'm probably correct. The last sip was a little rough. But thanks, Hector. If you wouldn't have sent it, I probably would have never tried it unless I would have gone to California, which I don't actually do. So I did go before, though, but it's years.
Going to California.
2006, last time I went.
You know what? Somebody told me there's a girl out there. Love in her eyes and flowers in her hair.
It's good to know. All right.
That's what somebody told me.
All right, so we'll be back with another beer review. So, Les Le Bon Temps Relais, excellent to most excellent beer, believe it or not, even though the price is not high. And thanks again, Hector. And we're going to end this review by saying, y'all go to California. I got a feeling this is...
Check this out. Who's pushing that lawnmower? Who's pushing it?
I gotta get back to planet Earth now.
Not dilly dilly.
Yeah. This is certified kosher, by the way. I forgot to mention it. It doesn't say it's made by Miller. It might be brewed by somebody else for them out there somewhere. Anyway, thanks. Bye-bye.
Drink better beers, kids.